Well, the question is, how soon will summer really actually get here?
Well, you're not going to
soon enough.
I guarantee you it's not going to feel anything like summer here over the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Temperature readings this week are now actually going to be getting below normal for this time of the year. So we're going to be hovering right around the upper 30s and near 40 degrees through Saturday and Sunday, with the possibility that we could actually see some snow coming back into the area towards the end of the weekend and around the first of next week. Time-lapse video showing that we had some blue skies up there at Redfish Lake for a while. Then the clouds started rolling in, and those clouds rolling in are also affecting us here in the Treasure Valley, courtesy of that disturbance that's hanging around between Idaho and Nevada. It looks like the shower activity is starting to work its way down into the foothills and our local mountains, and I wouldn't be surprised if we had a little rain-snow mix. A couple of showers here and there. In fact, there's even a potential for some showers not only tonight, but tomorrow morning. It is going to be turning colder, and then it is going to be dry on Friday and Saturday, but we'll be watching for rain and or snow chance around Monday once again, as the pattern is expected to remain fairly active. Here's the Doppler radar, and we're seeing a lot of white stuff out there. That's an indication that we have snow that's taking place over the Owyhees, down here in the highlands to the south of us, south of the Magic Valley, and that's working its way up from the south to the north. Even around Malheur County in the lower Treasure Valley, could see a little dusting of snow here tonight. And most of the shower activity is confined to the higher elevations, but we're starting to see a little shower activity working its way and filtering into the Treasure Valley. Keep in mind, as that area of low pressure is located south of us, it's spinning around in a counterclockwise direction. So once the center of the low begins to track right over the Owyhees and approaching northern Nevada, some of that moisture can work its way up into the Treasure Valley, certainly the Magic Valley. And as the low continues to move away, the potential for some chilly air is going to remain in place, because once the low moves to the east of us here, the counterclockwise rotation of air around that low is going to start pulling in breezy conditions tomorrow. We'll see winds out of the northwest at about 15, maybe 25, 30 miles per hour in some areas, and that's going to grab some cold air and it's going to drive it in this direction. And then high pressure is what's going to take over on Friday and Saturday, and that's going to put us in a north flow. And with the north flow, temperature readings are going to want to stay cooler than average. So that is good for the communities that are dealing with the rivers that are rising. It'll allow us to slow the flow, slow the melting process here just a little bit. We need to start doing that before that next round of shower activity. We still have all sorts of crazy weather that's going to be happening as we start approaching the spring months. Now, across the Magic Valley, potential for snow in the morning. Up in the mountains to the north around Sun Valley and Stanley, I'd say snow showers, windy conditions expected there. In the Long Valley, high temperatures are going to be in the upper 20s. We'll say a few flurries in the west central mountains of Idaho. Out towards the lower Treasure Valley, you folks around Payette, Weiser, Ontario, you could easily see a dusting of snow tonight. Maybe a few showers in the morning, otherwise mostly cloudy and turning colder. Nampa, 39 degrees. We'll see breezy to windy conditions throughout parts of the valley through the day tomorrow. Kuna at about 39 degrees. Boise about 39 degrees. Lows tonight in the upper 20s. We're going to wake up tomorrow. We're going to say, whatever happened to those nice mild temperature readings we had in the upper 50s for so long? Well, they're going away because it is that time of the year. We'll stay mostly dry Friday and Saturday. Increasing clouds on Sunday. Then I'm going to say a rain-snow mix expected on Monday, with a storm that's expected to move in from the northwest. So it'll pump in some chilly air. We might see a little snow shower activity here on Monday. We'll have to see how that plays out. Still a few days away. But good news is, with the cooler temperatures, the rivers are definitely starting to drop.
But even if it does snow on Monday, it's not going to stick, right? Because it's 40 degrees still.
It's right. It's 40 degrees prior to the front. It's one of those complex things. You know, once the front comes through, then the temperatures drop. Yeah.
So that's the high that we'll probably get at 4 in the morning.
Before the front. Exactly.
Okay.
That can happen.
Thanks, Roland.
Coming up on KBOI 2 News, first to 4, a helping hand for a life-saving device. How a little piece of technology